Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Tony 2.0, and welcome back to Minecraft 2.0. What's going on? How is everybody feeling today? I am doing, I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing today yet. We'll find out. Anyways, guys, welcome back. We are still doing some work on this upper portion of the house, and I think today maybe a good starting point is to actually define where the boundaries of this top part of the house are going to be. So I think to do that, what we are going to do is actually kill ourselves. Just kidding. Not going to actually do that. Alright, so we are going to jump down this way. And I think to keep everything symmetrical, I believe what I want to do is go one more this way. Right? Is that going to be right? Let's see. Oops. Let's go ahead and build this area up a little bit. Before I started recording, I was actually doing some test work, because I told you I want to kind of like break this stuff up and do like not just all stone brick, but it's pretty difficult actually. It's not difficult, but I can't find anything that I like, so I decided, I said, let's calm down. Let's calm down on all this business and leave it up to you guys. And let's see what you guys can come up with as far as mimicking some of the designs that I have already in place on this little castle area. And see what you can come up with as far as give me like, wood inlays that we could do, or different kind of stone that would kind of contrast it, that would work with my texture pack that we have going on here, as well. Just kind of anything that you can think of. I'm kind of at a loss here, and I don't really know what I want to do with it. I just couldn't find anything really that worked, and so yeah, I decided to come back up here and start plugging away again. Alright, so I want to get the boundaries of our house kind of established, or not our house, but this top portion established a little bit more here. And so we're going to just kind of wall off the area that I think is going to be acceptable. Now you may ask, why am I not making this all level and stuff like that? It's because I don't want to. I kind of want it to look like it's built into the wall over time, and this will work out good. You guys will like it, I promise. It's a little more work on my part to do it this way, but that's okay. I don't give a crap. It's just a little more annoying because I have to like jump up and down and up and down and up and down. And then once we get the boundaries kind of set, then we can start to... Then I'll kind of have a better picture of where I'm going as far as... I think this might be a good stopping point. As far as how much I actually have to fill in with dirt and shit like that. And if I was a smart Minecraft player, I'd start filling in as much as I could down here. So we'll just do that as we kind of fill this in. It's man, this is a huge fucking build. Seriously, I'd love to get somebody like Captain Sparkles or even like Syndicate to kind of look at how big this build is. I know it's not as intricate as some of the stuff that they do with redstone and shit like that, but hey, as far as overall general size of the build and sticking with our intended goal here, I really like the way that this has come up. I hate spamming those guys, so if you guys want, share this video with them. See if we could get them to take a peek at it and see what they think of how Minecraft 2.0 is actually coming along. Because I don't claim to be the best builder, but I do claim to have a pretty good eye for what looks good on the Minecraft. On the Minecraft, yes, the Minecraft. Maybe never mind. I'm not even going to talk shit about PewDiePie. I've never watched a video. I can't say anything. I was going to make a joke, but I won't. Whatever. Do your thing, kid. Do your thing, kid. You making money. I ain't doing shit. Alright. Just going to build this wall out a little. We're going to actually build it all the way up as far as we can with the materials that we have. Man, this is gonna suck. Having to fill all this shit in is just gonna suck so much ass. If you guys have been able to tell, the microphone stuff, the recording stuff has kind of been a little bit different here and there, and the reason for that is I got a blue snowball, and so I'm just kind of playing with things, kind of seeing what sounds the best. And so I tried a different setting on Tuesday, and then we're gonna try again today for this episode, and just kind of see what I like best. You know, if things come out okay, we'll have to see. It's the audio thing's kind of weird, and I need to just talk to Jedi, make him fucking help me with my audio stuff, because he's kind of the guru, all that shit. He, you know, as much of a hard time as we give him about being a hipster about things, the guy's fucking smart as a whip, and he knows his shit when it comes to fucking video and audio stuff. So I need to just talk to him and see if he can help me get it set up. But I kind of like this setting on the microphone the best so far as the solo recordings go. We'll see as things go along. I may try a few different little things here and there, but you know, I think we're kind of stuck with it where we're at for the time being, which isn't a bad thing. I don't think it sounds terrible. It's just not exactly where I want it, and unfortunately, I really want to stop using my Turtle Beach headset to do the recordings, because you know, I just want things to be a little more professional as far as the recording shit goes. So I apologize for all the kind of inconsistencies with that. It's just one of those things. I'm gonna do a review of the mic that I got, as well as the webcam that I got for the podcast. Is really kind of improved everything as far as my video recording stuff goes. This is it's a big fucking wall, that's for sure. Probably the biggest wall ever made in Minecraft. And I think what I'm actually going to end up doing is making this look like pillars at some point. So all this stuff that I'm putting down, I'm going to actually end up carving into, I believe. But that's okay, because I've done worse things. Done more tedious things for less results. What is going on here? Let's work smart. Let's work smart, not hard. This is pretty much how I do all my building. We've talked about this before. It just seems to be the quickest way for me. Is you know, everybody is like, oh, why don't you hold the right mouse button when you do it, and you can put down 2 blocks at a time, and blah blah blah. Motherfucker, this is how I do. This is a big fucking wall, man. This is a big mother trucker. Forgot any more majiggies? It doesn't look like it. So we're actually gonna go head back. Oh my god, I'm not even close. Oh my god, people. I fucking love Redneck. That was one of the coolest people that I've got to meet doing this thing so far, was Redneck. He's a fucking hell of a guy. I kind of feel for him and his family, just because of you know, what's going on with his dad. And if by any chance Redneck ever hears this, shouts out, much love. You know, your fans, we all love you, buddy. And most of the YouTube community supports you as well. It's he's a good guy. He was very fun to talk to on the podcast. How far out is that wall gonna go? You can't even see it from over here. Oh my god, look at how much I'm gonna have to fucking fill in. That's BS, dude. Oh well, we're gonna start filling in this area instead of going to get more stuff, but we're actually almost out of dirt as well. Maybe we'll just start pulling down. Yeah, maybe we just start pulling this stuff down, because this is all got to go too, and this is gonna give us a lot of resources so that we can continue to do that here. Let's mine our way through here. See what we get. Man, this build is taking so many diamonds up. I'm running so low. I'm gonna have to go hit up my diamond mine here, because I'm running low on them, and that it's not a good thing. We had a comfortable amount, you know, we were over 100 I think at one point. Now we're down below 60 again, so we got to get this we got to get that stock back up. I'm gonna just knock all this stuff out because, as you can see, my spade is pretty messed up. It's about gone. This up here, what the building that I have in mind to kind of cap everything off, I think it's gonna look really good, and it's gonna really play to the final product from what you see from the front of the house. And it's really just all about getting this area cleared out. And I was thinking, you know, I'm not going to do all this on cam, but this series for me is really just getting to talk to you guys. And so you are stuck listening to me talk. Should have brought like extra tools up. Maybe the next time I go down, I'll grab a couple extra diamonds and just keep them on my inventory, because my pickaxe is going to go away fairly soon too. But we'll get as much of this cobble out of the way as we can. I'm excited to see kind of what kind of room we got up here as far as like square footage once we actually. Oh, we don't have that much. We got to extend. Man, this is gonna have to be extended and pushed back, and man, we got so much work to fucking do. And I don't know where these mobs are brawling from, but that zombie is annoying me. Annoying me, bruh. Annoying me, bruh. Maybe we'll let the cat out of the bag here as far as what we're going to do with the build. On top here, what I'm going to build is a cathedral. I'm going to put a very large cathedral up on top here, depending on how much room that we have. And yeah, I'm going to face it. I'm going to face it towards the entryway. So the steps will basically have a little pathway. Once you come up there, we'll do like a cobblestone pathway over to the entrance to the cathedral, and it's gonna be big and beautiful, and it's going to really, the detail that I want to put on the inside of it as well as the outside is it's gonna really look good. I promise you that. Riddle me this, Batman. How do you make a cathedral? Well, with bricks. Whoop. Let's choppity chop 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 chop. I you know, I didn't really touch on it. I was gonna do a video, but then I'm like, nah, I don't really. After seeing my buddies on Twitter kind of bicker and argue about the whole Nintendo thing last week, I didn't really want to do a video about it. But there's a thinking that really I don't think that I didn't see a lot of people actually run through, you know, have run through their processes. When I read that, I was like, ooh, bad guy Nintendo, you know, that's a bad move on their part, because this essentially, YouTube is free advertising for your company, and the people that play this, you know, yes, not all of them are going to be 100% everything's great about this game, blah blah blah, and it can kind of be a little bit of a double-edged sword, if you guys know what I'm saying. You know, if people don't like the game, you can think about it that way. You can also think about it on a constructive level, that, you know, if something's wrong with your game, the community generally tends to tell you pretty straight up, this is what's wrong, this is how you can fix it. And people, you know, especially companies like Nintendo, who generally struggle in the overall US market for gaming, because worldwide I believe Nintendo is still one of the largest as far as overall sales go. And if my buddy Nick watches this, you can correct that if I'm mistaken, but I believe that Nintendo kind of annually runs as one of the largest gaming manufacturers worldwide. Not as much in the US markets and some others, but it's still a very well-known name. And Japan, Korea, China, a lot of those Asian countries really still they like the games that they produce. And so I was like, man, bad guy, you know, that's a terrible idea. And then I look at it from their standpoint. a lot of things have been done like this in the past. If you guys, I'm sure, all know the Harlem Shakes videos, right? Well, when the Harlem Shake videos came out, they were used with a copyrighted song. That song has copyright on it. So, what happened? The song goes absolutely bonkers, right? Absolutely batshit crazy. Everybody does a parody. Everybody and their mom did a fucking version of that. They all used the same song. Well, the artist of that song, whatever that group was called, then files a copyright claim on it. Essentially what that does in the YouTube world is any dollars made from advertising off of channels that had that song in it, therefore goes to those creators. So the actual people in the videos doing the Harlem Shake crap, no matter how crazy or weird or whatever, if it had that song in it, that money all gets transferred over to the creators. Now there's a deeper level to that. Apparently the guys that released the song used an excerpt from a song and didn't get permission, so there's a lot of copyright shit going on and a lot of people bickering and fighting about money. But the main point of the story is you give... One, it's bad PR for your song, game, blah, 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 whatever, for you guys to be bickering and arguing with people who essentially make $0, very slim dollar amounts comparatively to what could be made from the industry. And so you kind of look a gift horse in the mouth at that point, and really you screw over your own publicity. If it wasn't for the Harlem Shake video, those guys probably would have never seen any kind of success with that song. Now again, there's other lawsuit shit that's going on with it, but still, how many people bought the song off iTunes because they heard it on on the videos on YouTube? I'm sure that they sold exponential amounts of songs off iTunes just because of the video craze that went on. So I look at the whole Nintendo situation. It's kind of brilliant on their part. If they do it, if they had this in mind. Yes, start your own YouTube channel, then file copyright claims and collect ad revenue. Well, what that essentially does is gets rid of the need for anyone that has a partnership, any of these networks that we're all with. For me, it's RPM. What would happen if Nintendo decided, okay, we're going to file copyright claims, and no one's going to be allowed to make any money off of our games doing Let's Plays anymore, if they're not on our channel. And then they go out and get some big names. Let's say, just for example, let's say they went out and got PewDiePie and said, hey, PewDiePie, no one can make money off of these videos, but we'd like to get you onto our channel. We'll give you 80-20. You bring the people here, get them to watch the game and do promotions for us. We'll give you this money, right? Well, what if they even expanded and said, okay, this person is going to be a subsidiary of our channel, and he can post it, and he can post it, and they pick and choose who they want based on the amount of views and how profitable these people could be for them. Basically making a network out of themselves. That would be a brilliant way to do business in my eyes. You could make sure that every ad that was run on your video games videos was a Nintendo ad. Everything that came up could be Nintendo or other sponsors that are with you, or gaming companies that you own, or whatever. You kind of have the lion's share of everything good as far as ads go. So I don't know if that was anything on their mind, but to me it was kind of like, man, that might be a way to actually get rid of these networks that are out there and actually get people signed into the gaming world. Well, as you guys know, the people that create videos, we're not just talking heads for the most part. A lot of the people that do this, that are good at it and successful at it, they're great editors, they're great animators, they're very creative in general. Well, aren't these people then considered an asset to these gaming companies? Obviously, we play enough of the games that we would know what's a good game, what's a bad game, and what the public may like versus what they won't like. Even bringing people on as testers, do beta testing through your subsidiary channels. I think it's a brilliant idea, and I think that I'm the first one to come up with it. And I think that if anybody ever does that, any gaming thing, I'm putting copyright on that shit right now. You fucking owe me money. Pay me money, bitch. I'm just saying. I'm going to do another commentary about that because that actually kind of intrigues me, and I'm going to see if Nick Gigante will fucking join me on it. Anyways, guys, we're getting some of this done. I got to go down and grab some more tools. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, click that like button for me, share it, favorite, all that stuff that you do for me each time because you love me. I will see you guys next week for Minecraft and tomorrow for Foul Mouth Friday. All right, guys. Peace.